everyone, I'm outside today about to do some lawn work, and I came across an idea that I wanted to share with you. And the idea is that a lawn going into dormancy could actually be a good thing. Now you're probably wondering how a lawn that's getting brown and not growing very well could actually be a good thing. Well, let me show you the reason why I say that. If we take a look at the lawn as a whole, you'll notice that it looks fairly good. But as we get closer, you're going to see some of these areas that are starting to go into dormancy and struggle. Now, I also have a problem going on with some clover, as you can see, but we'll take care of that later on here in the fall. But right in here, you can see right there, basically right there, this whole area is really nice. And then if you look down here, it's starting to get kind of brown and starting to go into dormancy a little bit. So why is this a good thing? Well, the dormancy tells us the areas of the soil that we need to work on. The areas that are still thriving, they're doing well. We know that the soil is better in those areas. The roots are going down deeper, they're getting more water, the soil isn't as compacted. These areas that are going dormant more quickly probably have some compaction issues, or maybe the soil makeup is just a little bit different there, which doesn't allow the roots to breathe as well and get down into the soil and get water and nutrients. So the only thing we have to do with these areas is make note of them. For me right now, I'll probably use a little bit of shampoo on some of these areas, and then today I'm planning on watering some of these areas to try to bring them back to life a little bit. Other than that, I'll show you a picture from up above in our second story window down onto the yard. And the reason that I like to do this is because it will give me some actual visual evidence of where these areas are at later in the year. Then when I go to the fall aeration, I'll go ahead and know where those areas were, because maybe at that time they're looking good and you can't really tell exactly where they were. But I'll look back at this photo and I'll know that I maybe need to do a few more passes with the aerator through those areas. I need to focus on them, and hopefully we'll have one even uniform yard for next year. So that's a little tip for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Overall, I'm doing pretty good. I just have this area out here in the middle, kind of a little bit more as we go right out into here towards the fence. And then for some reason, I have one little spot right there, as you can see. It's right here. And then of course, over by my wife's garden here, we have a lot of traffic as she moves around the garden and does various things. So I'll go ahead and work on that too with aeration later in the fall.